Hey guys, it's Trevingsley with part 2 of the top 10 underrated Dokkan units on Global that I recorded with Dr. Kareem about a week ago now. Now this part is going to be a little bit longer than the last part because we got the back half of our list plus the honorable mentions that we didn't get to at the beginning because we got a little sidetracked with our intro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And real quick before the video starts, I just want to thank the Dokkan Wiki because that's where I got the images used in this video. So big thanks to them, and that's also where I got the information for each unit, mostly, besides just using the app itself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, so my number 4 is AGL Super Vegeta Imitable Fighter. So I picked him because he does AGL, Strength, and Phi, Key +2, Attack and Defense +25%. That's a lot of different characters and different types that you can get for, you know, a Key boost and Attack and Defense boost. And, you know, AGL, Strength, and Phi, I have a lot of people in that squad with if they had a 25% like attack or defense boost, they'd probably become tanks in most events. Maybe not like a Super Battle Road tank, but a tank nonetheless. Like put him on my full sand or my pure sands team.
What's his links look like? Does he have Saiyan Pride?
No, he's got Prodigies and Z Fighters though.
Yeah, Prodigies. Z Fighters is a strange one, but a decent one nonetheless. There's a couple good characters.
Not many people have Z Fighters anymore.
Yeah, except for one of the best LRs and their best boys.
Yeah. But, you know.
They don't really count, though. No. If we're being real, because Z-Fighters just isn't a relevant link right now. My number 4, he's a category leader. We all know him. We don't all love him. That's AGL Tapion. Yeah, exactly. AGL Tapion, man, he gets a lot of hate. I'm not going to say his category is great because it's not. But, I mean, he causes immense damage, lowers attack. His passive, he reduces damage received by 50%. All the time. You know, that's what physical Super Vegito does, although he counters. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
And then he gets attack 150% and defense 50% when HP is 50% or below. Break the Majin Seal when HP is 50% or below once only.
That's useful.
Yeah, I mean, turning into Hirudegarn, dope.
He's like the Tech Beerus that tanks.
Yeah, he's like Rage Vegeta, he's like Tech Beerus. He's not like a Great Ape, which is nice.
Yeah.
Not that Great Ape transformations are terrible anymore like they used to be, but yeah, this man, I feel like AGL Tapion gets a lot of hate. He has decent links. If you get below 50% HP, watch out, because not only is Hirudegarn gonna like destroy people, but so is Tapion, because he keeps that buff as long as your HP is below 50%.
You know, I only have one bone to pick with that.
Yeah.
When he goes from like, you know, super AGL to extreme AGL.
Oh, no, it's garbage, but since it's not
it's just the key, like trying to get super attacks when he doesn't have any key links on that turn.
No, you're right.
But still, if he double attacks,
that's the thing. Like me, I pulled him super easily. He just came to me. I'm not bragging because it kind of sucks. But
yeah, I remember getting hateful texts from him like, dude, I pulled him again.
Well, all right, so quick story. This man pulled him first. And I was like, all right, I'm going to summon on this double rates banner.
I got him on my first. I did a single. He was my only card I pulled. And I was like, I got the banner card on the first try. Cool. Why couldn't it have been? What was the banner before that? It was Super Saiyan.
It was Super Saiyan 3 Bardock.
Yeah.
It could have been Bardock, but
it could have been a bunch of wasted multis there. But hey, I have him now.
And I have him rainbowed, and it's great on the low. He does a lot for all of the teams he's on, which is Resurrected Warriors, Giant Team. I mean, he's the leader.
Yeah.
You know, him and Slug. Slug, I almost put Slug on this list, but he's not even an honorable mention. I think he gets sufficient love in the community.
I was going to say, he's pretty good, honestly.
Movie Bosses. He's the only unit on Movie Bosses and Movie Heroes, by the way. I'm almost positive, because it's Tapion and Hirudegarn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have to double check that. Like, Beerus isn't going to be on both. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that he's the only unit on both.
Yeah, I can't dispute that off the top of my head, and I don't think I would ever look hard enough to ever dispute that.
Yeah, by the time we're recording this, Movie Heroes also hasn't come out on Global yet. It's going to drop tonight.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever heard of that banner.
Yeah, no, the leader skill is going to drop tonight with the new Goku and Vegeta that you can farm. It's a solid category. I'm just leaving it at that. All right, so you're number 3.
All right, so my number 3. I'm not even gonna lie. I really like this guy. Like, he's an extreme tech type. It's Boo Super, Destruction Descending. He gives you 30% HP back on any attack that he does, and I put quite a few dupes in him. And you know, when he does 300,000 damage from his super attack, that's quite a bit of health. It's 90k health from a super attack, and if he doubles on top of that, like you pretty much have like 100k health back. And, you know, that's useful. You know, he's an old card, so just him doing that alone, being like, what, almost 2 years old?
Oh, he's older than that.
Yeah.
He's been out for a minute. I don't know.
I've had him
actually
so long.
His original card's been out for a minute.
Yeah, and then they just gave him his Shattering the Limit. Yeah. And, you know, I love him. I use him all the time in Super Battle Road. I use him, unfortunately, I have to use him in Super Battle Road.
Yeah.
But he's really good for Dokkan Battlefield. Giving that health back when you can't bring items. I mean, I never struggle with that super extreme tech type Super Battle Road just because of him. I mean, he gives health back.
Yeah, no, he's solid. I mean, he's the antithesis of Broly.
Yeah.
Broly is going to guarantee you lose health.
Yeah, he'll bring it back.
Good old Super Boo is going to bring it back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be pretty brief with my number 3. My number 3, he's really high. I said he was coming back. STR Omega Shenron. God, he's good.
Yeah, he is good.
He's one of those lucky cards for me, like personally, where he always additionals and he always crits, without a doubt. I can always trust for him to either finish off an enemy or hold out just long enough so that I'll survive.
Yeah, I was going to say, what I really like is his like super, when he super attacks, like his like animation.
Yeah.
It's short and sweet because there's some animations that really aren't that good that take like, I feel like 30 seconds just sitting there and watching and waiting.
Oh, you're not going to like the movie units.
Oh, no.
The movie units is basically you're watching the movie.
I mean, that's fine. At least they were good.
Yeah. But no, SCR Omega is just the truth. I kind of agree with you. I think his is a little bit better than the physical one.
Yeah.
But overall, STR Omega,
he's
sufficient. Oh, and I meant to mention during your Super Boo stuff, I think D Free, who's on YouTube, he does Dokkan videos. He did a test of Super Boo way back, like right when he got his awakening for the first time. He's one of the original like preachers of that unit. So.
Oh, really? I have another preacher about this unit?
No, it's not just you.
It's not just me.
Yeah, he's standing with you. He did a video on it. It made me consider it, but now that you're saying he's good.
Yeah, like he is good. You know, as you were saying, good extreme SSRs.
Not that there's a whole lot of convincing. Like D3, that showcase was fire. Check it out if you haven't. But yeah, he's something else. All right, you're number 2.
All right, so my number 2, I only made her my number 2 because she's free to play and she tanks. So it's Tech Bulma Youth.
Oh yeah,
getting butterflies. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She gives health back. You know, I use her quite a bit. She tanks fairly well, especially if you rainbow her. But she's like one of those free cards. So, and they give you specific orbs. So, other than like your time, you're not really giving much. So, I mean, yeah, I like her. She gives health back when she gets rainbow orbs. That's useful. She has like, I don't even, how like often does she actually like tank? It's like 50% or something.
Yeah, it's 50%. This is one I don't vehemently disagree with you, but she's not one of my favorites. I'll just
I don't like her, but she's definitely underrated.
She's one of those cards for me that she just does not.
Super useful.
She does not tank ever. She doesn't. I can never get her rainbow orbs. So like she's just not the best. I'm pretty sure. No, that's a different Bulma that heals on their super.
I know who you're talking about.
One.
The physical one, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Tech Bulma. I'll agree. She's rainbowable, you know?
Yeah, she's free. Like,
you give her some dodge, you give her some additional, she's all of a sudden not that bad.
Yeah, all of a sudden she takes like 8K for 20K on some supers, maybe.
There are a lot of preachers for Tech Bulma. I just wanted to let people know that she's not as nice to me as she is to y'all.
You will never see me run her on a team unless I have to.
Yeah.
But for all those free-to-play, like, and new players, she is very good at taking damage.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so my number 2. Are you ready?
I hope so.
Tech Krillin. Now,
is it the one that is in Piccolo's suit?
Yeah, it's the one that's in Piccolo's clothes.
Okay, I thought you were just going to say like random like SR Tech Krillin.
Oh, no. No, so Tech Krillin, he's in Piccolo's clothes like he was saying. He's a tech leader. He's really Go Tanks. He's Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, the OG one. That tech one.
Yeah.
Krillin, you know, key 3, attack, HP and defense 70%, great leader skill. And he gives tech type key 2 and has a great chance of attack and defense 30%. I don't know what great chance actually equates to.
Yeah.
But from my experience with Krillin.
40%? Around 40?
Yeah, it's like 30 or 40, I think. I would have to confirm that. Yeah. But it happens for me pretty often. But the main reason I put him on this list is because of his links. He has experienced fighters and rival duo with LR Goku and Frieza. You can run Tech Krillin on that team because of the second part of their leader skill where they give
Tech
Key
type.
3 and Tech type
Yeah.
90% stats. So you put them together. If you don't have Android 17, if you don't have Tech TN, Tech Krillin is a good substitute for
Oh,
them.
you're talking about like the tournament of Power Tech team? This came out like he was like a.
He was from the Cell Saga.
He gave you like orbs too when you summoned off that banner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
never.
No, I couldn't get any of those guys.
I
know
didn't
you
even
had
try.
Kaba, but
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
get
got
any of
Kaba.
them.
I was trying to get hit.
Yeah.
The strength hit.
All right, you're number one.
All right, my number one is Tech Vegito Candy.
Tech
Yeah.
Candy Vegito.
Yeah, good old
Dude.
Tech Candy Vegito. He's just, he was one of the first free-to-play cards that you could just farm and, dodge pretty much everything. He's highly underrated, and he's another card I don't really like to use, but if I need to use him, he's always there for me. He's got my back.
Yeah.
He just doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, for me, he's around. If I was gonna equate him to anybody, he's around the same place for me as Hellfighter 17. They do pretty much the same things, except
Yours
I would
can
say
actually do
Vegito's
damage.
a little bit better because you can give him additionals and he has a chance to stun. So it's really just like stun, lower attack.
It's pick your poison and pick your team.
It's really like flip a coin,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Tech Vegito, you love him or you hate him. He's just one of those cards. You know?
Regardless, you probably used him.
Oh, definitely. You
Regardless,
definitely
you
used them, and
probably
you
used
probably
them.
put more orbs into him than you wish to speak about.
Yeah.
All right, so my number one to finish it off is also Super Tech. He's a free-to-play unit. You all know him and love him. It's LR Hercule. Now you might be thinking, why is LR Hercule on this list, Treffingsley? Do you know what you're talking about?
He's underrated.
And I can't imagine that's a lot of you because you know that he's good. It's not just because of the fact that he has a rare chance to stun. It's not just because he's an LR and has high stats. He does 1,000,000 damage on the Majin Buu team. I think that speaks well of him. If he did less than 1,000,000, I would probably not have him on this list.
Yeah, he's a damage doer if you can do 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah, I mean, he has a great chance of attack 20,000, which isn't much, but it's something. In Key 7, that's a great chance. So that, like we were saying earlier, that's around 30 or 40%. But for me, it happens about half the time. And the main reason that I think he's underrated is because people constantly run out of Zenny.
Oh, yeah.
But if you run LR Hercule on the World Tournament stage, you get extra drops because he's on the World Tournament category. And because he's an LR, he's worth a lot. So you have that higher chance to get those Hercule statues.
I actually did not know that LRs made it a higher chance.
Yeah, no. That's why...
Only I just did an LR Broly. I'd have some money to...
How do you not have LRTN and Chaozu yet? You just haven't been playing the tournament.
I always forget about the tournament, man. I
Yeah.
always forget about the tournaments. They only come out, I feel like, on weekends, and I don't really play Dokkan on the weekends. It's usually when I'm in class.
Yeah,
Because that's a great place to be playing Dokkan.
Yeah.
Paying for my
Stay in school
hard
unless
education.
unless you want to play some Dokkan.
Yeah, then just do it in school.
Yeah. All right, so you got any honorable mentions?
Yes. AGL Super Saiyan Vegito.
AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Yeah.
So you're bringing back the OG.
Yeah, the OG. He definitely has a purpose. Like on Super Battle Roads, as you all know, the Phi Super Saiyan Vegito is definitely a better damage doer, but he's not a good damage taker, especially on Super Battle Roads.
Yeah, definitely.
So so he still has his purpose. He's not the best Super Saiyan Vegito anymore, but he's definitely underrated, and he shouldn't be. And I only have one more honorable mention, and that would be Tech Super Saiyan 3 God Tanks.
I love it.
Like, I have him. I have 3 dupes in him, and he does like 1.2 mil at maybe at his best. I feel like maybe like 1.5 on his 11 key.
Mm-hmm.
And the Phi one at his 11 key does like closer to 2 mil. That's 700k difference.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot different. So yeah, I would definitely say that the old Tech Super Saiyan 3 God Tanks is definitely now underrated.
Oh, he's definitely underrated.
He's
Him
still-
and Vegito both. I mean, people still like AGL Vegito and recognize his worth, but I think
I don't see very many people using them though.
Oh well, it's hard to see them use him at this stage of the game because he's mainly just for AGL now.
AGL, yeah.
It's crazy though that I would still run him on my current Super AGL team, no doubt.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He'd definitely be.
Whereas Super
Or
Tech, Gotenks, I might not necessarily run on my Super AGL team. It just depends.
He'd probably be the next one to go for me.
Yeah.
Just because I just got the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah. Hey, you still have more LRs than me, so I don't want to hear the sass.
Pulled, but I think we have a similar number of actual unique LRs.
Probably, yeah.
It's pullable. I definitely am beating you in the free-to-play front. You saw my Gohan.
I did. I did.
That was a race. I spoiler alert, I rainbowed my Super Battle Road physical Gohan. Mistake? Definitely. Did I waste Kai's? Definitely. But it's for the meme. And so that I can do a video on him in the future.
I mean, hey, he is an LR that's rainbowed.
Yeah. All right, so I'll go through my honorable mentions really quick. The first one for me is Tech Cooler. I feel like he's underrated. It's just there are two better coolers than him in the game right now. I would say the new AGL one from the World Tournament that just awakened.
He's the last place cooler. Isn't there only 4 or 3?
No, there's 4. There's an int one that awakens from the SR. He's god awful. He should have gotten
the one that doesn't even have like the Triceratops looking head.
Yeah, he Dokkans from him.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, there's metal coolers and stuff, but as far as final form coolers, there's not that many. Yeah. He's probably the 3rd best. I would say the AGL one from the World Tournament's better than him, especially now. Yeah. But he still has a purpose. He's still pretty solid. He does decent damage, attack 90% at the start of the turn. He has a rare chance to stun. And let's be honest, if you don't have physical cooler, which it's possible, he's been on a lot of banners, but it's possible. This isn't a bad replacement, especially on like the most malevolent team that's coming out soon, and also movie bosses. I mean, he's a solid unit. Don't forget about Extreme Tech. I mean, he may not be able to tank worth a damn.
I've never liked Tech Cooler. I only say that because when I was pulling on the first time that Phi Cooler's banner came out, I remember thinking, I pulled Cooler, and then the screen cleared up and it was Tech Cooler, and I was so sad because I was like, it's Cooler, and I didn't know Tech Cooler was on that banner.
Yeah.
So I was so upset.
Yeah.
And then I pulled him again on that banner too, and then I was just like, you know what? I hate him. I hate him so much.
I just started holding on to my Tech Coolers because I feel bad. I just bother him now. I don't feed him into anybody. Even my AGL World Tournament once SA10. Like, man. I've had him for a while. Yeah. I pulled him before I pulled physical
cooler. Dude, you pulled him like right around when I started playing.
No, I pulled him.
You got him from the World Tournament, didn't you?
Yeah, but I pulled that cooler, or won him. I can't remember which.
You won him.
Then I won him around the time Ink Gogeta came out.
He's AGL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won him. I remember that. I think.
All right.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
My second honorable mention, Celza from the Dragon Ball Fusions banner back in the day, who was back in the SSR pool, which is dope because he's really good. He does supreme damage and lowers defense, not the best. His passive is attack and defense 70% with a high chance of attack 30% in addition, which I'm pretty sure multiplies separately, which makes it a little stronger than it actually sounds.
Doesn't he give health back too?
Yeah, he has a high chance of recovering 10% HP at the start of the turn.
Yes.
He's very versatile.
That's dope right there.
I would say on Super Boo's new Transformation Boost team, he's almost a must-run just because there are freezes and cells that you can run on there that will link really well with him.
And how would Celza not link with any one of those two people?
I mean, you would think it's that simple, but we have Gohans that don't link with Gokus. We got...
you're 100% right.
We got Krillins out there, man. Poor Krillin.
Yeah, poor guy.
All right, and my last one, Int Raditz. Okay. Another World Tournament-centric pick.
Free, too.
Yeah, he's free to play. I thought it would be a huge mistake rainbowing my Int Raditz, but he's done nothing but good things for me in the World Tournament. He's a great supplemental AoE unit to LR Broly, and he cleans shit up, man, especially in those early levels of the tournament so you can get to the top faster.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait for your Brolys to come around.
It's so painful.
It is painful.
And on top of all that, he shares 3 ki with Broly.
Okay, now that's huge.
Because he is prepared for battle, and I forget...
Super Saiyan?
No, Saiyan Lineage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is what it is. Let me double check that real quick. Yep, it's Saiyan Lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bottom line is, Int Raditz, worth the rainbow, worth the SA10, worth the grind. His category's trash, but
yeah.
Whatever. All right, well, that was our top 10 list.
All right.
Dr. Kareem, I appreciate you coming to the channel.
Oh, anytime, man, anytime.
He'll probably be back soon. He's not really on social media. He's not on YouTube, but he'll be on the channel not super frequently, but he'll probably be my most frequent guest for a while.
I would definitely agree with that.
And if you want updates about his sad-ass Dokkan... No, let me chill. If you want updates on how Kareem's doing in Dokkan, I can post his shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
If it's that serious.
Shoot me a friend request on Dokkan. It's Dr. Kareem, Kareem, no spaces.
Yeah,
I'll
post his friend code on Twitter, and we'll get on that.
Yeah, we'll see who actually wants to be my friend.
Yeah. All right. Well, Well, that's all we have for today. This is Trevingsley. Catch you next time. It's been real.